Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing a book review for you guys. This book that I'm going to be reviewing is Enchantment of the Fairy Realms, Communication with Nature Spirits and Elementals by Ted Andrews. And I have a problem. I'm going to do a little rant here real quick. I have a problem with people that decide that they want to do book reviews and say, well, this is this, and like, basically it's like, oh yeah, this is awesome, oh, you got to do this and check this out, this is awesome too, like, oh my god, this is cool, and the pictures in this are absolutely amazing, and this, I'm like, no, that don't cut it with me. If I'm gonna buy a book, at least share a little bit of information with me so that way I can decide for myself if it's actually worth picking up. So that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys. That's what I'm going to be doing with you guys. I've got some pages. This is all totally on the fly. So I've got some pages that I want to share with everybody. There's tons of exercises and stuff in this book for you to get in touch with the fairy worlds and the elementals. For now, I'm actually going to read something that I've already got here. Okay, so exercise 1. This exercise will begin to open your thoughts along with possibilities of actually encountering fairies. If you answer yes to any of these questions, and chances are you probably already experienced the fairy realm and just not known it. So, I'm actually going to read you guys all 19 of these questions. And if you've actually said yes to any or all of them, then chances are you have experienced the fairy realms, just didn't know it. So, I'm going to see if I can't balance the camera here on this finger. Question 1, and I'm not going to basically, well, I guess I can. It might be uncomfortable here. Question 1. Have you ever seen a flash of light or sudden quick movements out the corner of your eye that you could not explain? Number 2, have you ever seen flickers of light around your house in plants or flowers? Number 3, when out in nature, have you ever felt as if the woods themselves were watching you? Number 4, have you ever walked down the street and the fragrance of trees or flowers has hit you strongly in the face? This is often a signal that you are being greeted. Some people experience this while others do not. When we're walking around outside, I got hit with a huge perfume of honeysuckles that hit me in the face, and my husband didn't, like, this was a couple of days ago, and my husband did not smell them, but I did. So basically I was being greeted by the fairy realm saying, hello, how you doing, type thing. Number 5, do you or have you felt uncomfortable in your basement or attic or in dark places of the house? Dark elves and fairies often take up residences in such places. Number 6, as a child and may even be an adult now, do you close your closet before you go to bed because you feel uncomfortable enough to go to sleep? Did you ever see or think that or believe that there was something inside your closet and you could actually feel its presence? Again, dark fairies and elves take up residences in homes and often in corners of closets. The answer for me with this would be absolutely freaking yes. I cannot go to bed knowing that my closet door is open. Not even if it's a hand's width open, I still freak out. And I still can't even go to sleep with a nightlight on and the closet door is wide open. Number 7, did you ever see a child with an imaginary playmate? Often they are not imaginary, but all are members of the Fae realm. Number 8, did you ever observe children when playing with them and see them outside talking to themselves during outdoor activities? Number 9, do you find that talking to your plants helps them grow? Number 10, have you ever walked through an open field and found yourself brushing spider webs from your face? Spider webs do not form at face level in open fields. They need something to cling to. Usually in such occurrences, you've been brushed by field fairies. So you've actually run into a field of fairies that were actually playing out in the middle of the field, out in the middle of the open. Now, number 11. Did you ever hear music or singing from unidentified sources? I hear this all the time. I hear harp music, I hear bells, I hear just kind of wind instrument type things sometimes, and I don't even know where the hell it's coming from. Do you dream often and consistently involve outdoor environments of woods, fields, streams? Can you often remember a calling by fairies, or do you... Do your dreams often and consistently involve outdoor environments, woods, fields, and streams? This can often signal a calling by the fairies to you in your memories of times in which you were encountered by them. So this is actually saying that if you have dreams of woods and fields and water and things like that, then that's actually the fairy realms communicating with you. Have you ever encountered an old woman while out walking in nature only to turn around the next moment to find her gone? Have you ever been sitting outside singing or humming softly and seen animals draw closer? Fairies and elves often take the form of animals and are drawn to storytelling, music, and especially when it's simple and from the heart. So if you just all of a sudden out of blue start singing a song and making something up, you notice that the animals get closer to you because they like listening. That's actually fairies. Have you ever found things inexplicably appearing and disappearing or have been rearranged in your house? This happens to me all the time. 16. Did you ever find yourself excessively sleepy when camping or on extended nature outings? The energies of nature and spirits can indicate that they can induce altered states, and if sleeping on or near fairy mounds, you may find yourself unusually tired, which this is called Rip Van Winkle syndrome. So, magical places in nature, if you tend to build your camp near fairy mounds or actually in sacred areas where fairies are, and you're so sleepy that you can't hold your eyes open after you've gotten, a good 12-14 hours sleep, then chances are you've actually built your camp somewhere near a fairy mound or actually a fairy area that's sacred. Number 17. Do you ever dream of strange beasts or dragons? Number 18. Do you feel upcoming changes in the weather before there are actually any physical signs? That happens to me all the time. 19. Are your favorite times of the day dawn and dusk? Favorite times of the year autumn and spring? Yes, for all of those. So I'm actually going to share with everybody some more stuff here in the book, since I've got plenty of time here on my camera. We can go into favorite trees. So, favorite trees for the elementals. And so we've got alder, we've got apple, there's ash, there's birch, cedar, cherry, elder, elm, hawthorn, hazel. There's holly, maple, oak, pine, redwood, rowan, spruce, sycamore, walnut, willow. And then there's an exercise, meeting the tree spirits. So this is actually an exercise to actually show you what to do to go into a meditative state to actually connect with any of the tree spirits that are connected to any of the trees that I've actually just read off to you. Now we can go in and There's absolutely gorgeous pictures in this. I wouldn't mind actually taking that and photocopying it and actually framing it. Let's see, what else can I share with you guys? Alright, flowers. I think we're in the flower section. Yep. How far does that go? Right to the next page. Alright. Elemental and fairy flowers. There is Angelica, Basil, Black-Eyed Susan, Buttercup, Carnation, Chrysanthemum. There is Clover. There is Caloius, Daffodil, Daisy, Fairy Lantern, Gardenia, Geranium, Heather, Honeysuckle, Hyacinth, Iris, Jasmine, Lavender, Lilac, Lily, and Marigold, Orchid, Felix, Poppy, Rose, Rosemary, Sage, Snapdragon, Thyme, Tulip, Violet, and then there's an exercise to actually go into a meditative state to connect to the flower fairies. So, what else? I've got maybe 3 minutes left before I max this out. What else can I share with you guys? I can show you guys some more. Now, I wouldn't doubt it that because I'm in here by myself, my husband had to take my father-in-law to the doctor. I wouldn't doubt it that I'm in here talking that the camera's probably picking up EVP. Because normally when I talk about this stuff, I get responses and stuff. So there's some more there. I really like that one too. I love that one. Let's see, come on. For meditative purposes, whenever you do chants and stuff, it's actually got the how to chant their names. Like for the water element, it's Nixa. So basically, you go Nixa. You'd actually vibrate that energy of that being that you want to communicate with. It actually does the same thing for the archangels. So you've got Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Ariel. So it actually does that. And there's also information on here of people that I'm super, even though I'm an earth element, I'm super obsessed with water. And so there's information like for water people, air people, fire people, and earth people. If you're, even though I am a Capricorn connected to earth, I find that I'm more water than I am earth because my moon sign is actually a Pisces. So it's amazing the information that's in here that you read this and go, well, maybe that's why I feel so connected to air or connected to feathers. And it's also got the aspects of ether, all of the elementals. You've got fire, which is salamanders. you've got air, which is sylphs, you've got water, which is unidynes, and you've got earth, which you've got gnomes. So this is a really, really good book if you are totally into fairies. If anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, great evening. Lots of love and blessings. Take care. Bye.